Hello everyone. So as we know, we are in the last 1 month of preparation for the GATE exam, and many of you have been asking us for the strategy for this last 1 month. Now based on where you are in your preparation, you have to have a different strategy. So for someone who had started the preparation earlier, like 6 months back or even 4 months back, then their strategy has to be different than someone who just started last week or started in the month of December or even trying to start now. So in this video, we will try to cover these details, how you should prepare for these last 30 days. So let's get started. So there are about 35 days left for the GATE exam. If we talk about civil, geomatics or environmental science, then out of these 35 days, for the last 5 to 7 days, I would suggest that you should not try to study new things, new topics, or even give too many tests. Try to reserve these last 5 to 7 days just for the revision. You can do light revision in these days and keep yourself calm, because that will be more helpful on the day of the exam. Now for the remaining 30 days, you can follow a strategy which is more suitable for you given the situation you are in right now. So let's say if you are someone who has studied about 80 to 90% of the syllabus, and right now you want to know that what you should do in this last 30 days, and then there will be students who only have studied, let's say, 1, 2 or 3 subjects, and they want to still appear in the exam and perform well. So for both of these cases, you can follow a suitable strategy. Now for the first case, let's say if you have studied most of the topics, so if you are not giving the tests right now, then this should be your priority. Like, first priority is to solve the previous year questions. Now assuming that you have already solved these questions, then your next priority is to give tests. So in tests there will be subject wise tests, there can be multi subject tests, there will be full length tests. So out of these, if you have not given subject wise tests, then try to revise each subject which is there in the syllabus for 1 or 2 days. Based on where you are in that subject, you can reduce one day or add one extra day. So between 1 to 3 days you can take to understand and revise each subject, and including that you are giving subject wise test also for that particular subject. So for all these subjects that are there in civil, you can, let's say you are finishing strength of materials in 2 days, so first you try to read and give subject wise test for that, then you can do the same for the next subject. So here the subjects that are marked in red, these are highly weighted subjects in the GATE exam for civil. So if you are good in these subjects, then it's good. You can give additional few more tests for that, but if you are feeling confident, then you can move on to the other subjects, but these would be still the priority subjects if you are appearing in the exam. So in the last 28 to 30 days, you can revise all of these topics and also attempt the tests. Now once you have done that, then after that, do not forget to attempt the FLTs or the full length test. If you have already covered the topics, then it is better right now to attempt the full length test right away if you have done the previous steps. But if you have not done that, then in that case it would be suitable to first give the subject wise tests, and after that move on to the full length test, and again reserve last 5 to 7 days just for the revision. Now let's say if you have only covered one subject, or if you have not started at all by now also, then what you should do, then it would be extremely difficult for someone to cover all of these subjects. Now if you are good in structure related subjects, then you can try to study SOM and structural analysis, but for majority of you, in the short time, it would be more suitable to study subjects like soil mechanics, transportation, environmental engineering, surveying, similarly open channel flow. So your strategy should be to study these few subjects for 2 to 3 days, and after that directly, I mean, let's say if you are studying soil mechanics and you are studying the soil water relationship. So as soon as you finish studying this topic, the next step is to solve the previous year questions. So you need to find the questions from GATE previous year questions which are related to soil water relationship and solve these questions first. And if you are finding that you do not know certain formula, then try to cover those. Now once you have done that, then do the same thing for the remaining topics of the subject. So that way you can cover a few subjects in the remaining days. So like soil, transportation, surveying, environment. Then there is maths and aptitude. So it would be really nice if you focus on these two subjects, because even though these are not technical, they hold a very high weightage in the GATE exam. So even if you are not focusing on the technical subjects, you can try to aim for maths and aptitude. The same will apply here also, that try to read the topic quickly and solve the PYQs related to that topic. So that is good for maths, but for aptitude it is unnecessary to read topic by topic like time and work and percentage. You do not need to do that. For aptitude, directly solve the questions. So these questions can be PYQs of civil, also PYQs of any other branch that conducts GATE exam. So for mechanical, for computer science, for electrical, you can select the previous year questions for any of those branches and try to solve those. So repeat the same for only the highly weightage subjects. You can also find the weightage analysis on our website or any other source that you know of. So understand that weightage and based on that try to cover the topics. So this is there for GATE civil. Now if we talk about the environmental science, so for environmental science we only have one previous year paper that was conducted in 2021. So based on that, what we saw, that the topics like water and wastewater treatment, solid waste management, environmental management, then air and noise pollution, then there are few more topics, these hold a good weightage. So your priority here, if you are starting right now, to is to cover these topics first, and after that if you have any time left, then you can go for the other topics. But if you have already studied for the exam, if you have been preparing for last 4 months or 6 months, then in that case try to give 1 to 3 days to each subject. Follow the same pattern what I told earlier, that first read the subject, make sure you have solved the PYQs that were asked in GATE 2021 related to that topic, and also join a test series if you have not already joined, and try to attempt these subject wise tests, and after that attempt the full length test. So same you can repeat for all the subjects. Now the subjects marked here in red, these had higher weightage in the last year's exam, so you can prioritize these subjects. But the process remains the same, that try to read the subject, solve PYQ, attempt subject wise test, and after that attempt the full length test. And also if you have time, then analyze the mistakes from these tests. If you have time, then this is also a very essential step. But in general, wherever you are in your preparation, if you have started, if you have spent a lot of time, it is very important to give tests. Make sure you have given tests and also done some analysis on your performance. Now if you talk about GATE Geomatics Engineering, which was introduced only in this year, so we will be having the first exam for Geomatics Engineering in this year. Now for this subject, if we include maths, aptitude, remote sensing, GNSS and GIS, if we have these topics, then they hold a weightage of about 55 marks and additional 15 marks for the aptitude. So if you talk about these 5 topics, then they make 70 marks in the exam. And the remaining topics, maps, land surveying, aerial photogrammetry, these are of 30 marks. Now, this only I am talking about the part A of the syllabus. As we know, the syllabus was divided in part A and part B. So if you have covered part B, then this part B will be making 30 marks, and if you are going to cover part A, then this part A will be your 30 marks. Now in this exam, we do not know the prior weightage, which topics are going to be dominating in the exam. So to start with, if you have not studied, then focus on maths and aptitude again, because for any GATE exam, these two topics hold a very high and fixed weightage. So once you have done that, and another thing is that maths in this exam is more relevant to only geomatics or surveying, you can say, and it does not have additional topics which are there in civil engineering or environmental science. So it will be slightly easier to cover. Now once you have done that, you can allocate about 2 to 4 days for each of these topics, and in that way, in the remaining 30 days, you can still go through all the topics. Now as we do not know the weightage, it is preferable to not leave any topic behind, and even if you cannot study the topic in depth, it would be preferable to study whatever little bit information you can get about each topic, because if easy questions are asked from any topic, you should be able to solve. If the question is difficult, it will be difficult for everyone, but if the questions are easy, then it would be required for you to solve that. So try to study all these topics, and I'm pretty sure if you follow this duration of time, then you can still cover these topics. The pattern here would still remain the same, that you have to study the topic. If you have any test series or any other source through which you can access the questions, like model paper is there, and we will also be providing some tests, so you can try that also. So try to attempt the questions and also attempt a few tests, and then subject wise test and full length test, so that you have an idea about your preparation and you understand how to deal with the questions in the exam. So this is the overall strategy that you can follow. If you have already studied these topics, then your priority should be to solve more and more questions, to attempt tests and understand your mistakes or understand your weak points and improve upon that. But if you have not started, then by following the given framework, you can still cover these topics. So this is it for this video. So if you are starting your preparation now, you can check out our courses and also test series also based on for which exam you are appearing. So we have test series for civil, geomatics and as well as environmental science. Geomatics test series will be released soon because the paper was announced only this year. We did not have a lot of time to provide it sooner, but we will be releasing it soon. So if you need any further help, you can contact us, you can drop a comment or you can mail us. And I hope you found this video useful, and let us know in the comments your feedback.